So cold out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Colder than usual?
Yeah, and yesterday it was hot, so we gotta figure the ice out here.
Ready? Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Great. Obviously, great to get a big Saturday road win in Leksand there, and for us to come back after a lot of penalties early, including me. It's really character win for us, and we seem to be building in the right direction, which is always really exciting. So
yeah, it was a game with two faces, so to speak. Leksand had a lot on our net first half, but then you guys work yourself into the game. How does that happen?
Yeah, I think, like I said, the biggest thing was we kind of stayed out of the box in the second half of the game, and I think when you're just rolling 5-on-5, we're a really dangerous team, and we've really been kind of just working through our processes here this last 6-7 weeks, and we're really starting to put together a lot of really good performances. And I think the biggest thing is we're starting to win even when we don't play maybe our best, and that's usually a really good sign for us. So I think, like I said, we're headed in the right direction, and the biggest thing is kind of staying disciplined and kind of just letting our lines roll and just get momentum. When we can get momentum on teams and get into the cycle and kind of just play Oski hockey, it's usually pretty dangerous.
Yeah, the fans here love Oski hockey, as you call it. 2 games at home this week. What goes through your head when you hear that? Oh,
it's great. I think this is the first homestand we've had really kind of all year where we're at home for I think 9 or 10 days in a row, which seems to be really nice. It's been a lot of travel, after the Christmas break here, so it's kind of nice to hang out and kick the feet up and get fika with the boys here in town and really not have to get back on the bus, which is huge for our health, with the travel, and also gets us excited to play in front of our home fans.
Yeah. And you have to tell us about your equalizing goal in Leksand. How good was it to see that puck go in?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it had been I think October 21 since I had scored last, so I had kind of just been shooting it well, but maybe missing the net and not really capitalizing on some good chances. So obviously a great forecheck by Wags and Ox, and for Yash to get that to me in the slot was huge, and just to kind of rip it through our Mollis was big for me. I mean, obviously at the video we posted, you guys could see how excited I was, and also it was a big goal for the team, like for us to get back in that game and kind of just slowly start to climb. From that point was huge for me and the team. So some weight off my shoulders, and hopefully I can kind of start pouring them in here in the second half. Yeah,
it built a lot of confidence for you as a player, but also for the team to getting those late goals. It felt like going into overtime, you felt confident to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where when you're kind of in the game and you're sticking around, and then obviously for us to get a late one like that, you feel like it's your game. You kind of have the momentum back on your side, where you'd kind of mentioned earlier where Leksand had really had some long shifts against us in the first period where they had really dominated, but they didn't have anything to show for it. They didn't score, where sometimes I think that can maybe take away from a team where you're getting chances, and then you get frustrated. And I think we capitalized on those, and like I said, as soon as we had that momentum late for us, that was huge. We felt like it was our game, and then ultimately a hell of a pass from Anton to Wags and Ox in overtime, and great for Ox to finish, and that's a great bus trip home.
Yeah, I can imagine. Going into Luleå at home, hard team to beat. We've known this season. What would be important for you guys to get the 3 points?
I think the biggest thing is just sticking to our game plan. Luleå is fast and they play hard. We've had a lot of hard matchups against them in the last year and a bit. So I think the biggest thing is obviously staying disciplined early. When we were up in Luleå, we got into some discipline issues, and I was in the box, and I think the biggest thing is really trying to play 5-on-5. When we're playing 5-on-5 and we're getting through all 4 lines and all the D pairings, like I said, we're really dangerous. And then hopefully we can get 1 or 2 early, get the home crowd behind us, and really get that energy we felt the last couple home games here, and just continue to build from there and let our skill and our process take over.
Yeah, and finishing the week off with a Saturday night hockey in Oskarshamn. It's something special about the Saturdays, right?
Saturday nights, you always try to win on Saturday nights. That's like the best feeling ever, is Saturday night, and 6 o'clock game in Oskarshamn. It's going to be sold out, and the crowd's always buzzing. And then these are big games for us this week in terms of the standings too, for being able to climb. So we're fired up. We know the fans are fired up, and like I said, we're looking forward to Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, I usually ask you guys what your New Year's resolution is. What's yours?
New Year's resolution for me, probably play a little less on my phone. My phone screen time has little higher than I'd like. You know, obviously we've had some long road trips in the first half of the year, so trying to keep the screen time down and also no ice cream.
Okay.
I think I'm 10 days into no ice cream, and it's been good. So I know I shouldn't be eating the Haagen-Dazs as much as I do. The boys are always giving me a hard time about it. You know, but like I said, it's you know, staying off my phone and the ice cream is probably the biggest two for me. So.
I thought you were going to say something about golf, but no.
No, I've been pretty good. I haven't been buying new golf equipment as much this year. It's been a really steady year on that front from the eBay account. So, but no, nonetheless, like I said, less time on the phone and less ice cream should make for a good second half here.
I believe in you, and I believe in you tomorrow. Good luck.
Awesome, thanks, Gus. Great, thank you, guys.